What's up, Peeps Mia Garcia here with the 7th podcast. Yeah, oh my goodness, there's another podcast. Crazy, right? There hasn't been one the month of June or this month. So that can just tell you that I've been busy. Busy but lazy. Sorry about that. I wanted you to know that my quinceañera went well, and I'll be getting more into that very soon. But first, I gotta tell you my links. Check out my YouTube, Google+, Twitter, Tout, Vine, and SoundCloud. Remember, if you go onto SoundCloud, there's a free audio download, so you can take it wherever you go. Also, I have a t-shirt called You My Peep. If you go onto Mia Garcia merchandise/spreadshirt.com, you can get that and many more merch of mine. Click on the last video to see the day of my quinceañera and right before the ceremony, like my feelings, my thoughts, and what's going on. And let's get right into the podcast. Here's a song for you, and I hope you're enjoying your summer and your weekend. I'm back. I love that upbeat music. It's just, and now, never mind. I was just about to say something that I shouldn't have said. But yeah, I like the upbeat music. I also like rock, classical. So tell me in the comments what kind of music you like, and who knows, I might play a little bit here on my podcast. Also, if you would like to be a part of my podcast, one of my guests, DM me, PM me, comment, reply, whatever you can to really get a hold of me. I would love to have you on my podcast. I just have a couple rules, nothing inappropriate, and no cussing, basically. Yeah, so go ahead and hit me up. So with that, I would talk about my quinceañera, because I figured you guys are probably wondering how that went. So it went really well. There's a lot of people that I had to drop from my court of honor, or they just dropped themselves, such as they didn't show up, or they were just like, no, I can't do it, which was really disappointing. So in the end, we had, including me in the court of honor, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had 7 people, but the thing is, I wanted my quinceañera to have 7 boys, 7 girls. That makes 14, and I'd be the quinceañera, so that would make 15. Quince means 15 in Spanish. So I wanted to have it like that, but it is what it is. It happened. We tried our best to make it the best day that I could have, best birthday I could have. My mom was working really hard with just trying to pay for things, trying to get a hold of things. It was me and her that were planning it. My grandma helped. So, yeah, my grandma really helped with everything, and she was so kind to help. And then, like, what else? Like, there were some people that were like, yeah, I can help, or yeah, I can do this for you, I can help you for your quinceañera, I can make this for your quinceañera, and they never did it. I'm not gonna say names, but one person, I was like, I want a chocolate fountain. Like, I've wanted that at my Sweet 16, but since I'm not gonna have a Sweet 16, I'm having a quinceañera, I would still love to have it. So, she goes, those are expensive, and I was thinking, well, just a small one. You know, just like one of those cheap small ones with some fruit, you know, some, I don't know, marshmallow, strawberries, fruit, whatever would go good with chocolate. And I'm just like, just a mini one, you know, one about like, maybe a foot tall, foot and a half, I don't know. I was like, cause those are cheap, and they go from like $16 to like $30 or something like that. So it's just like, and she's like, you know what, I could probably get you a chocolate fountain, I'll get back to you on that, and she never did, so I never got to have a chocolate fountain, which is a bit disappointing, but, like, we had all these other desserts anyways. We had a small dessert table, but it was filled with different stuff, like cookies, I made churros, I made mini pies, a bowl of M&Ms, like, it was a nice glass kind of bowl. What else? There was, like, these kind of round cookies, like, they're basically like straws. You can put in your hot chocolate or your ice cream. We had some of those. We just had a lot of just little desserts, and everybody kept going by there. Everybody kept getting M&Ms and things like that. So that was cool. The food was cold. I didn't eat a lot anyways, just because there were so many things going on. I wish I would have lived more in the moment, because when it came to taking pictures, I was just like, whoa, everything just needs to slow down. I want to enjoy myself. I can't be doing things over and over and over, and then, oh, there goes my quinceañera, what I was working for. Did you have a great time? No, because I was so busy I couldn't enjoy myself. I didn't want it to be like that. So, we did the ceremony, then we did the dances, and for one of the dances, I had to change. So, ceremony, I had my heels on, my dad put the heels on my foot. I danced two dances, not two things. I danced with the father-daughter with the heels on, and the couples dance with the heels on. Then I went inside, and then I changed, and two of my damas changed too. That way we could do our surprise dance, it was Justin Bieber Beauty and the Beat, clean version. So the thing about the dances is the song, the music kept cutting off and messing up, or it was too loud. So I was disappointed in that, but it is what it is, and it went really well, actually, considering that our music cut off and Beauty and a Beat and me and one of my dama had to sing the song while dancing. So yeah, that's how that went. Yeah, but then the music came back on and we just restarted it, and then it went smoothly, it went fine. So I'm glad that went good. So yeah, I wasn't wearing my heels for the Beauty and the Beat because it's hip hop. That'd be so hard. I don't wear heels, and dancing in heels, like, that makes it harder. So I was wearing my Converse when I went down, but then I put my Converse back on because I was like, I don't want to be in pain throughout the whole day wearing heels. The day before, I think it was, or 2 days before, I was wearing my heels to try to break them in a little, get used to them. But I was like, I want to wear my Converse, you know? So there was a couple of my pictures where because after the ceremony and we ate, there was a fire show that my friend did, which is really nice. It was basically one of those things where they put something in their mouth and they have like this torch and they shoot it out of their mouth, and it's like they're breathing fire. It was really cool. I was glad that he got to do that. I really appreciate it because we didn't have to pay him. He did it, he just did it because he wanted to do something nice, I guess. He was just like, you want me to do some fire? Sure, I'll do that. So I was glad that happened. Then we went to taking pictures. And so we were taking pictures, and I had my Converse on. Oh, I changed back into my dress. I was wearing a t-shirt and some jeans. Then I changed back into my dress, ate, fire breathing. Then we went to take photos. So I was taking my photos, and some of the photos I kind of put my foot out, like, hey, I'm wearing Converse under my dress. You know, it's kind of funny. But my mom and dad were like, when they looked back, they were like, oh, you're wearing your Converse? It's like, yeah. They're like, but we wanted you to wear your heels. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. They're like, no, we're not mad at you. I'm like, I'm sorry. I only did it in a couple of them, too. So, I do want to make a highlight video of my quinceañera. Just another memory. There wasn't a lot of videos taken. I thought there was going to be a lot more videos. There was just a lot of photos taken. But there was only about 3 videos, I want to say, and that was like the dancing. So yeah, I'm like, oh man, oh well, at least we got good pictures. But you know me, I'd rather have a video than a picture, because a video you can always stop it, screenshot it, or basically stop the video and take a picture from the video. So anyways, everything went well, but like I said, not everything went perfect. The music was one of the main things, because it was like, the father-daughter was a surprise dance. So we would start off all slow, and then we break out and do like these hip-hop dances, like Michael Jackson, Justin Bieber, what else did we do? We did Shake It Off, Harlem Shake. Shake It Off, Harlem Shake. We did some of my dad's songs. So it would be my dad's generation, my generation of music, and it would go back and forth. So, we were supposed to look confused, kind of like, huh, what happened to the music? Hey, no, we're just joking, we know what we're doing. But my uncle was the one that was controlling the music, and he didn't know. I only had a minute or two to tell him which songs were which, because I was going to have my grandma do it, and she was going to play the music, but instead my uncle did it. So he didn't know that it was going to jump to like it's gonna jump into hip hop. I edit the music, so it's not like it changed to a different song. I mean, it did, but it's not like it skipped a song, I should say. So he was confused, and he's like, what? And then he put it back, and me and my dad are standing there like, what happened to the music? And he's like, I don't know what I did. I think I clicked the wrong song. I don't know what happened. And then we had to restart. But that's the thing, my dad was so freaking out. He said right before we walked down for the ceremony, he said he was going, huh, huh. He was gagging because he was so nervous. And my Chamalan and Damas, my court of honor, they were nervous too about the dancing. I was like, calm down. It's okay. I know you're not used to dancing in front of people. It's alright. My little brother, his couple, I guess you could say, the girl he was dancing with, I know her, I'm just not gonna say her name. They're around the same age. She's actually a dancer, so she's used to doing that kind of thing, which I'm glad because they didn't know down the dance well enough, but she picks it up really fast because she's a dancer. So they were a little behind, which was fine, and then my other Dama and Chamberlain that were dancing in the couples dance, they were a little too fast at some parts, but overall it went really well. It was really loud, but my eardrum has busted, so I think that was part of it. The music felt so loud that it seemed like it was kind of like screaming in my ear, but for some reason it didn't affect anybody else. And it kind of affected, well, no. You couldn't tell that I was in pain from my ear because I just danced normal, but I was just like, it's okay. It's okay. Just don't forget what you have to do, basically. So, yeah, everybody enjoyed themselves. Some people couldn't stay for my home quinceañera, so they just came for the actual ceremony part, and then after the food, they left. So, yeah, I got a couple of actual objects for gifts, but I got tons of cards. Tons of cards. Like, I wasn't expecting to get those many cards. I knew I was going to get a lot, but my mom kept saying, it's like you're holding a book. Like, that's how thick it was. It was crazy. So, what else? I had a piñata. I had American piñata and a Mexican piñata. Why do I say that? One was a jalapeno and it had Mexican candy, and the other one was a American piñata. Basically, like it wasn't a donkey or represent really Mexican tradition, but I mean piñata, whatever. And it had American candy in it, so those were fun. I'm sorry, my nose is kind of plugged up. The piñatas did not break off the branch. I think the jalapeno one did, but it was just about busted up anyways. So I was like, yay, success. And then, what else? You see, it was from 1 to 7, but I wanted people to stay longer, and I figured people would because people talk and stuff like that. It was on a Saturday, so I was like, we're gonna have music on and we're gonna be dancing, but everybody left. Apparently. I don't think they really understood about the dancing, which made me sad because I was like, man, my quinceañera's already over, and I don't want to sound sad the whole time. That's not it at all. I was happy. I was really happy. I felt like a princess. I felt like I've never had that much attention before. So many compliments, so many appreciation for me. That day was amazing, and I was like, man, I wish I could be like this all the time. I wish I could feel like this every birthday. But yeah, if you watch quinceañera videos or if you've been to one, you see that they're dancing and they're just partying the night away, basically. So I was thinking maybe I scheduled my quinceañera too early. Maybe it should have been like from 5 to 11 or 5 to midnight, But either way, I thought people were going to stay longer and dance. And I was like, there was some dubstep on, and I was kind of like moving around just a little, not like busting out moves, but, kind of like moving side to side, like, hey, yeah, nice beat, kind of partying-ish, dancing-ish, But nobody would dance, so I was like, whatever. And the thing about it is, anytime that I felt kind of disappointed about something, I was like, we're going to have plenty of birthdays. And maybe this wasn't, okay, no, it was the best birthday that I have. But maybe it wasn't planned out it didn't come out how it was supposed to be, but it was still great. You had a great time. You worked hard. People enjoyed themselves. I was thinking to myself, Mom has done everything to make this day come true. Because I wasn't going to have a quinceañera because you're supposed to, nowadays, people save up about a year or two before their quinceañera. But my mom said you're supposed to save up once they're like born because it costs as much as a wedding. So out of 6 months, my mom was trying to make as much money as she could for my quinceañera. And I appreciate that because I'm not sure my mom and dad have spent, or mainly it was my mom's money because she earned it. She has her own little business. I won't get into that, but I guess more like my mom's money. But I don't think she's ever paid that much for me before for something. Yeah, she has to take care of me, so, they spend money because they have to feed me and clothe me and things like that. But, yeah, it was just really sentimental. I felt great that my family could make it. There was some family that didn't make it, but I didn't really realize it until after my quinceañera, which was good because it didn't bring me down like, why didn't so-and-so come? But yeah, there were some people that I thought they were going to do certain things in my quinceañera, and they never came, so, or they came and they didn't know it happened, but either way, I was really happy. I felt beautiful. I loved having the tiara on my head, because ever since I was little, I was like, I want to be a princess, But that's the thing, I'm a tomboy. I do have girly sides of me, like painting my nails, and, I like pink and things like that. Just like, I'm a girl, so it's normal, but I don't know. I just felt kind of like inner child, almost like, and I felt really great. And something about that day, I don't know if it could ever be topped. And yeah, I don't know. It was really great. You guys gotta see the pictures and photos. It was really awesome. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. But, like, now I have heels, I have a tiara. I think I'm gonna wear that tiara for the rest of my birthdays now. Like, every birthday I just want to wear that tiara until I can't wear it anymore because people do that. They'll wear pins or something saying, it's my birthday. So, I really like the tiara. My dad gave me a ring. Not in the ceremony, just as a gift, and it's like a heart. It's really pretty. I also got 2 crosses, one for the ceremony and one my grandma was gonna do it, but then we never really got a hold of her, so we had my great aunt do it instead. But my grandma still gave me the cross after the ceremony, and I have this dress. And I'm just like, darn it, I'm never gonna wear you again. Like, it's so pretty. It's too bad I only get to wear it for one night. But it was still really great. At the end of the day, my grandpa bought this big box of hot Cheeto fries. And I didn't know it was for my quinceañera, but nobody ate the hot Cheeto fries. And I'm thinking part of it, probably they didn't know. But, I mean, there was all this other food that they were enjoying. They were enjoying tamales, enchiladas, beans, rice, and dessert table. So, yeah, at the end of the day, I got a hot Cheeto fry, and I was like, don't get yourself down. You're supposed to be happy, right? Because I was just like, man, everybody left. Why did people leave? Why? But I was up early, and there was so much going on that I was just thinking, I feel like I remember the day really well, but at the same time, there's so many things that I've forgotten, or I couldn't imagine it, because I didn't live in the moment. I should have lived in the moment, and I'm really good at doing that. But still, it was great, and it was magical, if you want to say it like that. And I'm so glad I made it to 15. I kept thanking God on my actual birthday. I'm like, thank you, God. Thank you for letting me be 15. Thank you for these many years. Please let me live longer. Then I know from 5 years from now, I'm going to sound different. I'm going to act different. I'm going to be 20, and I'm gonna look back like, oh my gosh, my quinceañera was not that long ago. Now I'm an adult and whatnot, but I don't know. I think I should just give a message to my future self. And that is, accomplish your dreams because I really want them to come true. Follow what God says and become closer to Him. And always do what you're supposed to do in life. Always obey a higher authority and take wisdom and, make mistakes, but live in the moment and learn from the mistakes and live life, I guess. Be happy. So, I guess this is Mia Garcia signing off. It was kind of close session. I thought I was going to talk about other things besides my quinceañera, but I didn't, and that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. It was kind of like an update, but I'm probably going to title these podcasts now. Like, this one's going to be what my quinceañera was about or something like that, or what it was like. But I'm probably going to give titles to these podcasts, but I'll say it's number 7, number 8, whatever. So, yeah. Love you guys. Thanks for the support. Mia Garcia is out. Enjoy your weekend. Thanks for listening to the podcast. Bye. Peace.